Hello there everybody, it's TechnoJock here, bringing you episode 3 of Galactic Science. Since the last time we were here together, I actually recorded another episode, but it was a bit of a bore fest, so I ditched that, and we're just cracking on with this one, and I will recap on what I did, because there wasn't a huge amount. Primarily, it was this. I made the automatic sieve. It's pretty easy to make. If I go like that, you'll see it is a normal sieve with 4 iron ingots, a little bit of glowstone, and 2 iron nuggets. And that is it. 40 RF a tick to run this thing, so I made a Stirling generator, and I also got another Stirling generator from a quest reward, so the two of those together power that perfectly. So it's been chugging away, getting us a few resources. We've got a reasonable amount of stuff in there, good amount of redstone and glowstone, good amount of clay, plenty of bone meal and stuff. The other thing that I did was I made, where is it? The methamphetamine that we needed for that quest that we were asked to do. Let's have a look, quickly look in here. Yeah, this one, Breaking Bad. So we made the methamphetamine, which in and of itself, it gave us a good amount of iron and gold, which was nice. I picked the gold for that one. The methamphetamine itself isn't particularly useful. However, it kind of leads on to other quests that are going to be helpful. In particular, this one. It's a little bit coy about what this is useful for. It kind of alludes to the fact that it's going to be useful, and it does mention fuel here. And it's methyl methacrylate. So if we have a look, methyl, whatever it is, that one, you can see it is liquid and it is used for fueling the turbine generator. It's not very good at that, only 180 RF per millibucket. However, have a look at the burn time there. That's phenomenal. In fact, if we have a look at, let's just have a look at coal. Coal's burn time 1600 compared to this stuff is 5,700. I mean, we can do blocks of coal. A normal block of coal, 16,000. So that's a lot more, but a block of coal is quite expensive to make, and this stuff is actually pretty dirt cheap. If you have a look at the chemical compound or chemical formula, it's CH33 C2O2. So carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. That's it. We can get that from logs. So yeah, that's going to be good. But I can't really automate it at the moment. We're a little ways away from being able to automate that sort of stuff. So we need to stick with the charcoal that we're doing at the moment. With that in mind, I did upgrade this to the stone chopper, and it's got upgrades in it. But I'm going to shift this just now. So this has been going quite well, but like I say, I'm going to shift it just now. Maybe I should have actually chopped that down before doing that, but we'll just get in here and pick this thing up. There's no axe there either, and we'll chop that lot down in just a moment. But we're going to shift this over here, and I'm going to grab some other stuff to take with me as well. I'm probably going to need more than just that as well. No. I don't know what I've done with the stuff that I'm looking for. Where are you? I've got those energy pipes. Ah, I made myself some transfer pipes. I managed to scrounge together sufficient stuff to make some sand. So I managed to do that and make some glass. And using that glass meant then that I could make the transfer pipes. Now I'm thinking I want to put this up a fair bit. Oh yeah, you might have noticed I've expanded the base a little bit. Ooh, missed a bit. Need to make that little bit there. Yeah, so cooked up some stone, coloured it white with some bone meal, pretty easy enough to do. Use a paintbrush to do it. Recipe of that stuff. Stone surrounding bone meal and a paintbrush. And a paintbrush is just a couple of sticks and some string. So that's all good. So yeah, I was cooking up a bunch of stone and doing that. And I made the carpenter's blocks and then the carpenter's wedge slopes, which are just wood. Pretty easy to make. You get a lot for that. So I've been trying to keep this in keeping with the original. Obviously, we don't have access to quartz to be able to make it the same, but this coloured cobblestone, that's just chiseled stuff. That don't even need ink or anything to make the black cobblestone. I tried with the white cobblestone for the walls, but it wasn't quite nice enough really. So yeah, that worked nicely for doing this area. We've got a bit that's going to go down there in a little while, but I wanted this area here for our farm, our tree farm. So let's get a little bit of stone actually, because I want to make myself a shovel to dig up this dirt that's out there, and I want a couple of sticks. So let's dig up this dirt out there and get this tree farm sorted out, because I want to automate it as best I can. So we can get the automated charcoal. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. Let's get out of the hole and we can head on over. So we can make this fairly automated. I don't think I can completely automate it. Like so. In fact, if I go like that and like that, I should put an axe in there as well, and that would take care of matters, but we'll worry about that in just a second. And cool. Right, let's get the axe for this thing. I did not do what I wanted to do. And that, right, do, and there we go, that'll do. Put that in there, and that in there, and put that in there. I want to get better power than this, because this is annoying, and this is a finite supply of energy. That star will run out, and when it does, I am led to believe it will explode. And explode in such a manner that I don't think any of this base would be left. I'm reliably informed that it's kind of like a nuke going off. So yeah, we don't want any part of that. So we're going to want to get our power sorted sooner rather than later. And let's go and do axe in like that. And in fact, I should really get myself an axe to clear up outside as well afterwards. So let's do that as well. So pop this in there, and that's going to run. It's going to plant these things, and I just need to go like that and put those. Cool. Excellent. Just doesn't do that one spot. That's all. Let's get underneath here and get access to the bottom here, because what I want to do is I want to use a transfer node to come out of the bottom here, and this will pull the wood, it'll pull apples and pull saplings as well. So I need to come out of here and come down like so, and then we're going to have that going into the top of another furnace. Might borrow one of these. Thank you. And I need some more of those barrels. That's what I'm wanting. So bunch of you, and I'll make another 4 chests. And is it like that? How do you make you? How you make you? Recipe of one of these, please. Ah, the thing on the top. Like so. Cool, right. And so we're going to have one for apples, one for... Let's do one for our charcoal's going to go into the top, or wood's going to go into the top there. And then we're going to need to go underneath this to bring out the charcoal. Where's our other transfer node? There we go. So that transfer node is going to come out the side, like so, and go into the side and fuel it. Then we're going to have for... I did not mean to do that. We're going to have for... how are we going to do this? We're going to have for more logs and for saplings and for apples. Well, let's get... let's say apples, logs, saplings. We got any left in here? Yes, we do. And we can put that in there. And do like that. Now, shift right click on these, and that locks them in place. And all I need to do is say one like that, and we'll see if this goes. In fact, what I should really do is put this in here and see if it goes. Right, that's getting pulled out, and it is going into there first. Excellent. That would be good. And that's going back the way around. Now we could feed back up and go into the side of that. We'll see. Right, so that is self-feeding the charcoal in here. That's good. That's what I wanted it to do. And all that I need to do is occasionally come up here and feed that back in there and replace stone axes. So that's pretty good. It's not ideal. Obviously, I need to replace the stone axes and the fuel occasionally, but it will keep us going. And I could put even another barrel there that I will put, yeah, that's going to put the charcoal in there, and it should round robin it. It's got 3, that's got 3. Let's see where this one goes. It's going to go either here or there, but I think it's going to go, it's gone there. Okay, and the next one will probably go into this one. We shall see in just a moment. No, it's going into here first. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can cope with that. I can cope with that. Right. Let's see how this thing gets on with me bone mealing some of it. Let's take a little bit of bone meal, run over here. Come on, grow. Thank you. Ooh, that was a big one. And right. So that should start chopping. It is chopping, it says. Yep, and there's wood going in. And it's going in here first, which I'm glad of. That I'm pretty sure the apples went up there. We're getting more wood in here. This is going rather well. Perfect. So that's going to work for us. Probably going to go through that axe relatively quickly, but it's okay. It's okay. I can cope with that. Cool beans. Right. The next thing I want to do as well is, now that we've got a lot of charcoal, got plenty charcoal here. Let's take that out and put some in there. This is empty, and I want it to not be empty because I want it to be doing lots and lots of stuff. Can't remember what I get for moon turf, but we'll just turf some in there. Sorry. And I want another Stirling generator. So, what have I got in terms of iron? I have enough iron for another Stirling generator. Excellent. And I need a bit more wood. So, Stirling. Stirling generator. And I need a bit of redstone. So, one bit of redstone to make that. Then I want 2 of you, and then 1 of you, and then, oh, I need stone. I have plenty stone. Does it need to be bricks of some description? It does need to be bricks of some description. Alright, okay. Yeah, I can cope with that. That's fine. That's fine. Not a bother. So I'm going to grab some of you, and then we can power this. Ooh, and how do we make this aluminium wire? Aluminium wire is just wool and aluminium ingots. Well, fortunately, I can do that. I've got a couple of aluminium ingots there, but I've got loads of aluminium, I think, somewhere. There. And I want that. And I want like that. Okay. Let's break down a little bit of this. Don't need a lot. And we can then smelt that. The rule is, of course, always break it down to its dust form, if at all possible. And then I'll have that and that. I can go put that in there. And we'll have some more wire and wire this thing. I could use the energy conduit, but I just want to keep the wires themselves the same. And in actual fact, I probably don't even need this, but just wanted to show that this is an option to us. Cool, and we get 6 for that. That's pretty good, actually. I can cope with that. So let's take that out. Pop you in there. A bit happier with that now. I'm going to pick. Actually, I'm not going to pick anything up. I'm just going to put it there. Is that going to work? Yeah, it's going to work for us. Right. So that tank is full. This tank is not quite full. We're going to put that in there. We're going to take that out and like that. Swap them over. That's just going to be about full in just a second. So again, not quite automated, but certainly a lot better than it was. And then the next thing I want to do is here. I want 18, 22 of you. Yeah. And then I can take, I've got 2 of you. Yep. And then I can make another couple of nodes. Yep. And then I want another couple chests. Like so. So I can put one chest there with a thingy bob on it. So if we put moon turf in here, moon turf is going in here, and it is filling up this. Nice. And then if I put another box there, is it going to pull out? Yes, it is. So we're pulling out of there and into that, so it shouldn't overflow. Cool beans. Nice one. Excellent. So I can take all the moon turf and moon dirt and stuff from there. Got any moon rock? I don't think I have. Nope. Okay. But this lot can go in there and get sifted down in due course. Perfect. And how's this doing? We're getting there. That's got 18. That's got 24. Cool. Got a spare there. And yeah, need to get another stone axe, but that should be fine. Cool beans. Other thing I was just wanting to do in the other section that I was building is to make a string farm. Not that we need a huge amount of string, but what I've done is I've got 32 logs, now that we've got plenty of logs, put along like that in this tunnel. I've lit it up relatively well, so nothing should spawn down there, I'm hoping. I've made this little ramp down underground there, next to our tree farm, everything going quite nicely up here. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, it's looking pretty good here on the outside. Kinda, I need to put, in fact I'll just use white, it might look quite good like that with the contrast. Like so. Yeah, that should be pretty good. So yeah, this is on the outside, looking good there. Let's just go inside. Oh, hello Mr. Apple, what are you doing out here? Nom nom nom. I will have you. Need to get some glass for this, but yeah, we're a little ways away from getting decent amounts of glass. That's looking okay, although it's not. What's it processing at the moment? Turf. Turf. Don't think I really want turf being processed. Dirt is the next thing. Do have some more turf. I'll just leave it doing. I'm not really that bothered at the moment. It's going to come good. I'm going to AFK and let it run through a bunch of that stuff soon anyway. Right, so I've got infested leaves and I've got some other oak leaves. I'll need to get some more, but I don't need them right now. So infested leaves, and then what I need to do is I just place one down like that, and then I can come round like this. Just place them all the way around here like this, and then we'll use these ones and I'll get some more. So once these ones become entirely infested, see these ones are already at 26, nearly 30%. These ones are of course touching the other infested ones, so these ones will slowly get infested as well, and then all I need to do to get more string is to come here with some shears, which I don't have. I do have some iron. I don't really want to use it all up. Any shears? Any shears? Let's just demonstrate, because, well, it's only 2 iron, and we're going to have 1,000,000 iron soon enough, I'm sure, once I've AFK'd. So I come down here, this lot will be all infested, and I just go woo and go scooting along here, running along like that. See, and we get lots of string as well. So let's just put these back in here like that. So we'll get string and we get the infested leaves back. See, they're still infested, and we just place them back down and we get more string. So that's all good. The string is, of course, our only source of nitrogen at the moment, so that's why we're really needing that. And it's handy for wool and stuff as well, so that's cool too. But I think that's it for this episode. I've shifted stuff around over here, I rewired things, so we've got our storage module that was below the ground up here. So this is feeding into that, which is now full, and the only thing it's running is well, the oxygen generator, but it's full as well. So that's all good. That's handy, that's all fine, that's getting there. Yeah, this is doing its stuff, it's out. It's been a bit slow making charcoal, but it is doing it. So that's fine, it's just a matter of kind of babysitting this, carting charcoal back and forth to it, and yeah. I'll see you the next time when hopefully I'm going to be ready to really hook all this stuff together, get better power, and really get moving on this. So I shall see you then. Bye bye folks, and have a funs.